Us. Oh, I'm black. Oh, black people. Nobody gives a fuck about that. Kill that shit. Either you got a good business or you don't. All that shit, don't nobody want to hear that shit. That's a hustle. Support me because I got a black business. Is your restaurant clean? Is the food good? Do you got consistent cooks? Is the material of your shit good? Stop doing that. Oh, you support the white people? No, I support consistency, baby. Yeah. Well, fuck about what color you is. I'm gonna spend my money. That paper, I'm gonna spend them deals where the fuck I want to spend it at. Grab his Porsche, Ferrari, I'm going to do what the fuck I want to do while I'm here. But I'm going to tell you one thing, I ain't going to be finessed off some black shit. But one thing about it, 70% of you motherfuckers is not going to make it. I'm not no motherfucking fake-ass motivational speaker that talk this dumb shit. I'm the number one nigga in the country. You know why? Y'all seen me come out of the penitentiary. I make millions, and I make millionaires, baby. You understand me? I come from the ghetto.
All right, man. Y'all heard him, man. He's not getting finessed off no black stuff, man. He's not getting finessed. Basically what he's saying in this video is that just because you identify as a black business does not mean that anybody has to support you. You know, I've been saying this for a while. You know, I've actually made a video saying this before, and I did get some negative feedback from it. But all I said was that identifying as a black business and, you know, trying to you thinking people that should support you just because of that is putting yourself at a disadvantage, right? You're putting yourself at a disadvantage. And the reason is because you're limiting your customer base. You know, some people hear, oh, it's a black business, and they get turned off, or they feel like it's not for them. As far as people that aren't black, they feel like that it might not be for them. So you're limiting your customer base. But what Wallo was saying here is that he supports good businesses, not just, oh, I'm gonna support you because you're black. He doesn't care what race the person is that owns the business. It's about the business itself. He said, does your restaurant have good cooks? Are you consistent? Or are you providing a quality service? Do you have a good product? That's what people care about. When it comes to successful businesses, a lot of businesses, we don't even know who owns it. We just know the product is good. Like, yeah, of course we know who owns Amazon. We know who owns Microsoft and certain businesses like that. But who owns, let's see, who owns Pepsi? Most people don't know that. Who owns, Samsung? You know, who owns like a lot of these different companies? Like, yeah, certain companies, their CEOs are out there when we know that, or their founders are out there. But there are a lot of products that we use today and we don't know who owns it, but we just know that that company has a good product. So that's why I always say identifying is just like, oh, I'm a black business, and expecting people to, you know, black people to support you just based off of that. It's not going to get you the support that you're looking for. You know, sometimes it turns people off, and it's best to just identify as a big business. Also, I also tell people, don't identify as a small business either. Like, sure, if you got to do it for a grant to get some money real quick, that's one thing. But when you're promoting yourself, don't promote yourself like, oh, I'm a small business. Y'all should come support me because I'm just getting started. It's like, nah, you know, just promote yourself as a business. If anything, call yourself a big business so you can really manifest that into becoming true. But don't expect people to support you when you have, or just because of what you identify as a person. You know, people care about good companies, people care about good products, and people care about good services. Like, that's how you get money. That's how you have a successful business in the long run, is having a good product, making sure your company structure is good, hiring good employees, having the proper systems and things in place that you need to run your business correctly. That's the stuff that people are going to care about, man. So I think Wallow is very spot on in this video. A lot of times, black people, we need to hear stuff like this from people who have crossed the threshold and became successful. Wallow, yeah, he does identify with the black people, and he does a lot of business with black people. But like he said in this video, he's not just gonna do business with you because you're black. Like, no, you have to have substance. You have to have some results. You have to be able to show him that you are you ready for what he can provide for you. And that's the thing. People want handouts, and people want stuff that they're not even ready for. Wallow could come to your business, hit your business on his Instagram, but you might not be ready for the amount of customers that you're gonna get from Wallow. So why would you even want that if you're not ready? These are just some things to think about for business owners, especially black business owners, but business owners in general. If somebody said, yeah, I'm a white owned business, they would be alienating a lot of people that would shop at that business. A lot of black people would be like, yeah, we're not going there. They said they are a white owned business. So I don't know why we think on the other end that we not turning people off by identifying as like, oh yeah, I'm a black owned business. Like, yeah, I'm not saying don't do it for grants and fundraising or whatever you're trying to do to get your stuff off the ground, but at some point you got to pivot into just being a business and leaning on and standing on your product, standing on the fact that you got a good story behind the creation of your business, not just the fact that, oh, we black, y'all, yeah, come support us. Man, I be seeing people have launch parties for their businesses and all this stuff. I be like, mostly black people, right? They have like a launch party. They get a bunch of people to come over, and it be like their family and friends. And my thing is like, that's cool. It's good that your family and stuff is supporting you, but you, at the end of the day, they are only going to be there to support you in that beginning stage. If you sell clothing or you sell a certain product or service, like, yeah, that's a good start, but you're going to want to be able to get people that don't know you in your doors or on your website or however you sell whatever you sell. That's just my thoughts on it, though. Let me know what y'all think about Wallow going off and, giving this crowd the real, at least from his perspective. As always, love y'all. I'm out.